And then lunge, Jordan. Nice. Good. Good. Easy? Yep. Let's change that. So, take, pull. Take, pull. If you can, relax and spiral down. So it's, take. That's fine, that's fine. I just get a bit nervous when I don't know the person I'm training with. No, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so take, first thing. Next thing, grab and turn the body. Yeah, and just check. You need to have them off balance. We're going to do more, but if I did the whole lot, yeah. So just first of all try that and I'll be walking around. Use as little effort as possible. Yeah, you want to find the technique, not to beat the person up. Yeah. So just doing it again. Yeah, cover, take, bringing them in. And using your body weight. Thank you very much. Okay, so make sure you go for the wrist. So get used to going for the wrist because when you do Tanto Dori, I'm sure you'll do it later, the wrist plays an important role, yeah, for Tanto Dori, okay? Relax. Not that much. So bend, just relax, okay? Clench your fist though, not too tight. Okay, lunge. Good man. Ready? Wash. So we've come down. So I want to work the wrist. And I want you to come back in. Okay? So move to the side, catch, bring it down. Cover. You've still got them off balance. If somebody's off balance, you can do lots of things with them. If they're not off balance, you can't. That's why if you watch judo guys, good judo guys, they'll take them off balance before they do the throw. Yeah? If not, they just use strength. I'm coming back in. Okay. Here again. Boom, good man. So move to the side, collect it, bring it down. Make sure you turn and you are down because if you can go down, you can come up underneath and try and get this in line. Yeah? Ready? So, 1, 2, 3. No, you don't have to. No, you don't have to. I just don't want to put any pressure on you. So, without, it's basically 1, 2. Flow, drop. 1. Up. Through.
I'm going.
If you did want to be a little bit nastier or experiment, yeah, cover, take, under, step in, and straight away onto their throat. But if you can go behind, it's part of what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, 1, 2. Don't have to go on the floor. Don't have to go on the floor, but don't strain your back. As soon as you feel that going and you know you've lost your kazushi, they've taken you. Yeah. And go. You don't have to go on the floor. It'd be nice to have had the whole matted area. Yeah, but, you know, we're not at my club and we can't put all the mats out. Okay, so through. 1, through. Okay? As gently as possible and find the movement. Yeah, carry on. So I'm going to move across and turn. And coming back, nagash. Because nagash then points me in the right direction. Yeah? Now with the hip, but I need to be on this other center line. But not just up here, I need to point to the floor. Point to the floor, especially when you're starting to learn takes. Yeah? It's not out yet, number 3, Oi Committee. All right, but basically, you'll see me just pivot and point to the floor. Yeah, so when you're learning to take, try and use the center line, and then just point to the floor, and use as little effort as possible. I've got advantage, I'm heavy. Right, if you are of a slight build, then you have to work a little bit more. You have to work on this attacking both, so you're working it around the center. Yep. Okay, so near the end of this one, before we go into the next one. So, 1, moving in, get to the center over there. Yeah, I'm going to go through, and I'm going to point. Yeah, but before he goes, I want you to just take it the other way. And that I'll see you turning then, stepping through and turning. There's no real additional for it apart from, and I'll tell you what we've been doing at the end, and then all the light bulb will come on. Okay, but it will show that you are flowing correctly. Yeah, so move, turn, get the right place. Yeah, I've already got, I've took his kazushi's here, so at no point can he's standing there going, yeah, and then I'm moving in. Okay, then moving in again. You can use this hand if you want. So you're moving around the center. Yep. Okay, try and make it as fluid as possible. And that will be the end of it. Good. Okay, wish. Once more. Just so as you can see. Anybody else?
God, say.
That's fine. That's fine. That's correct stance. Change stance. Change stance. Just wanted to get it out of the system. Okay, so I know Kerry is dying to punch me, especially on film. But yeah, make sure you are spiraling around the centre, and then spiral back. What's the technique here? Gakuzuki no Tsukami. Okay? Yeah, so when you're doing Gakuzuki no Tsukami, stand up. Thank you. Unless you want me to kick you. So, make sure you spiral. What kata? You don't need them. Great, your minds are thinking now. Don't have to tie to the floor. If you think you got there, thank you. So, turn back. Yep. Have a play. So, for these partner works, what technique do you think you've been doing? The moves that we've been doing, just, all the partner work that we've done today. Do you think some of the moves feel familiar? Yeah? Some of those moves felt like something. What do you reckon? Nothing's wrong, so feel free to say. Huh? Kumite gatas? Yeah? Stoic. Sto. Shuto. If you train with Japanese, sto. They think it's funny when we say shuto. Sto. Stouki. All you've done, and this is what I enjoy about rediscovering my Wado, is you break things down. You dismantle them. Then you build them back up again. So that when you actually come to do that technique, let's face it, how many times have you done Sto? What's this technique for? It's in the kata. I've got to do it. He's on about the stances. My elbow's too high, my hand's down here. And you're thinking, what's the use? It's no practical reason. It was, to me, a flowery technique, which wasn't there. Yeah? But as soon as you start breaking it down and you start using parts of it, you only need to use part of it. Okay? And the other thing that to me, all of a sudden there was a light bulb moment where you have Stouki and Stouchi. I learned from the Shotokan that their Stos are not only Uki, but Uchi. And you can feel the difference by just changing a slight angle. A very slight angle, and it changes from being an Uki to an Uchi. Can I borrow you, Rob Sensei? And the person that's going to tell you whether it feels different is the Uki, the receiver. So that leg forward. So, I'm going to come on the inside because it's easy to, you can put your hands down. So, I used to be indecisive, now I'm not too sure. So, Uki, yep? Uchi, strike. If I'm moving closer, Uki.
Back foot, going heavy.
Yeah, because my geometry has just changed very slight angle. So instead of it being an uke, because we all interpret this as an uke, Imodo. Yeah, no? I did, but by changing the slight angle, all of a sudden it becomes an uchi, a strike. Yeah? Yeah, only subtle. Thank you. So, shitouki or shitouchi is pulling this hip in. Where have we seen pulling the hip in today? Right at the very beginning. Now watch what happens. Junzuki no Tsukame. So your Junzuki no Tsukame is just a shito in disguise. So if you can take these basic techniques that you think are a little bit flowery, break them down, and then see what else hides beneath it, or what can it transform going from one stance to another, or here, going from a different attitude, from defensive to attack. Yeah, because what else should be knife edge? It should be defense and attack. You shouldn't just be thinking defense. You should be thinking attacking as well. Yep. So now we've found out what we're doing, your move should be a lot better, because you've got your shuto now, knowledge that you've done for years, that you can now use. So pushing Gakuzuki Joda. Oh, nice one. If it was Kerry, I'd be hitting him. Okay, so I will be doing it very light. So can you, with your partner, basically try and just spiral, nice one, spiral down and turn your head. Can you see how close I am? Shimizu Sensei does a fantastic one from this. Yeah, watch. He actually goes for the head when he goes through. Have you ever seen him do that? Usually does it on a knife defense, tanto dori. But this hand, watch, he's actually hit you and gone through before you've even finished your technique. Yeah, so can you, with your partner, somebody does a Gakuzuki Jodan, make sure they're punching to the right place. Spiral down, turn your head. Yeah? And go through. If you don't turn your body, you won't be able to travel through. Yeah? And your turn should be your hit. Yeah? As you go through. So remember your shuto. Yeah? If you remember right at the beginning, thank you, Sensei Ben. Stretch and through. Can you see the stretch going on? So when you do shito, your back foot should be stepping through. It should not be an artificial, well, it can be if you want. It should not be an artificial step through and do the uke, but a flowing movement. Can you see your leg going through? So if you can practice that as well. So you're taking the beginning of the class and the end of the class, and you're going to put them both together. You are. Can you see it starting to drag through? It's not nailed to the floor. It's just skimming through. Can you try that with your partner? Be as fluid as possible. Carry on.